Good afternoon, everyone. I want to say a very big thank you for tuning in again today. Um, Today is the second day for my diary. Okay, as I said yesterday, my diary is all about principles and lessons that I learned when I was watching some documentaries some years back, when I decided to go out of my way to purchase some documentary videos. And while I was watching them, I get to learn some certain things that I think will be of great benefit to all my viewers, everyone around me. So I'm bringing it to you now so that both of us can all learn together. All right. So I stopped yesterday. Yesterday I stopped at the point where I said that great leaders do the unthinkable. Great leaders do the unthinkable. So the next one is okay. I think I also spoke about great leaders think of cheap and convenient services for the people. All right. So let me move to the next ones. Says great leaders seize the future and invest into the same. Great leaders seize the future and invest into the same. Every great leaders you see today see opportunity towards the future. They see something that can be of great benefit in the future. And that is the reason why you see them pouring in all their strength, putting in all their energy, putting in everything they have just to secure that future and make sure that when the future finally arrived, they did not miss out on place. They are well positioned to secure and to benefit from whatsoever thing that the future has to offer. The truth is this: situations and circumstances of life are more than enough to keep everyone on the same spot. Situations and circumstances of life are more than enough to even blindfold anyone of seeing the greater opportunity towards the future. But the truth is, if you can break yourself free of whatsoever thing that are standing on your way and begin to project towards the future and begin to see things that others could not see, it will help you to secure the future. And as I always tell the people, the future is not 10 years, 15 years, 20 years to this time. No, the future is even the next seconds, the next minutes, the next hour of every of your day. So please think in terms of the future, even while you are in the present. The future wait for no one. All right. So that is on that. The next thing I want to say is that great leaders put all they have and they are into what they believe in. Great leaders put all they have and all they are in what they believe in. As I always tell people, don't allow anyone to believe in what you are doing or what you want to do when you yourself don't believe in the same. People can only believe in you or in what you are doing when you yourself believe in the same. All right. So it is very essential that you put in everything that you have in doing something. There was a time while I was still working with a Lagos Business School. There was a time one of the students came to me and was like, I've been doing everything possible, but people are not responding. I need so investment, so amount of money to invest in this business. I listened to him very attentively, and then I said to him, okay, out of this particular capital that you need, how much have you put into the business yourself? And he couldn't answer my question. Now the truth is, how will you expect someone to put money into what you yourself have not put your own personal money into? In the eyes of others, that seems like a scam. So while you are expecting someone to put in money into what you are doing or to believe in what you are doing, you yourself need to believe in the same first. and you need to put in everything you have into it. I mean, everything, your time, your energy, your resources, your life. You have to put everything into what you want to do or into what you are doing. That is the only way others can believe in the same. But if you are laid back and you are expecting someone else to come and do the pushing for you and all that, my dear, you are going nowhere. You are going nowhere. You have to keep telling yourself, you have to keep pushing yourself until you are able to lay your hands on the things that you want and on the things that you need. As I said earlier on, great leaders put in everything they have and everything they have into what they believe in. All right. Great leaders, next one, great leaders believe that the element of success is seeing your own corner and invest your whole into it. Great leaders believed that the element of success is seeing your own corner and invest your whole into it. Now, you cannot be everywhere and you cannot do everything. That is totally impossible. Okay? But it is very essential that you do the little that you can and leave the rest for God. Okay? Don't try to be jack of all trades, master of none. No. Do little things and be the best at it. And then after you being the best at it, look for someone to take it over and then venture into something else. Okay, that is why they call it multiple streams of income. What multiple streams of income is creating one business that will give birth to another businesses. Okay, but before you leave that for somebody else to take over from you, you have to learn to know that the person that you are handing over to is capable of staying in it and accomplish the same. Okay. Okay, don't let me mention the name of the bank. There's a particular bank in Nigeria that I love so much, even though now they're not messing up. But when they newly started, it was the best bank ever in the country. That is the honest truth. They were the best. Young people, smart people love to bank with them because of their services, because they always think in terms of the future. They always think in terms of the future. They are the first person to come up with money, transferring of money on your phone. They come up with so many concepts that people love so much. And the reason is simple. When the founder was about to leave, he handed over to another capable person that could take the bank to the next level. And then when that one was passing away, they handed it over to another person that could manage the vision and everything. So it is very essential that when you build your vision, when you build your dream, and you want to venture into something else, you hand over that dream, that vision onto someone that will be able to carry it the same way you carry it when you are on the seat, where you are on the seat running the whole show. Don't be like one particular advertising firm, I don't want to mention the name, that when the owner was retiring, he handed over the business to someone, and rather than the person running the business according to the laid down visions and principle, the person was running the vision and then chopping the money. Okay, you need to be so careful with that. So even though you are investing in the things that you set out to do, even when you are building the future in terms of what you are doing, you also need to be very mindful of the people you entrust your vision and your dream into their care, so that they don't make a whole mess of it. Anytime I pass through Maryland and Lagos and I see the edifice that they built in those days for event center, how the whole thing had become the shadow of its own, I feel so bad, because that is a dream, that is a vision that went down the drain. Don't allow anyone to kill your dream. Don't allow anyone to kill your vision. Always surround yourself with people that can help you to build your dream so that you can venture into something else. That is very important. That is very essential. The next one is scattering different. Okay, let me jump that. Okay, I think that one is no. Okay, great leaders mourn privately, which ordinary men mourn publicly. Private great leaders mourn publicly, ordinary men mourn. Sorry, great leaders mourn privately, ordinary men mourn publicly. Hardly will you see a great leader that will come to the public and tell them this is what I'm going through, especially when it has to do with their vision, their dreams, and everything. No, they've learned to internalize so many things. Now, the truth is this: anytime you come out and you let people know what you are going through, you are indirectly telling people that you are weak and you are not a kind of person people should depend on. So it is very, very important as a leader that you learn to keep your problem and your issue to yourself. It is one thing when you are trying to make yourself as an example for others to learn from your mistakes, your errors, and move on with their lives. That is different. Now, coming out as a teacher and as a leader is different from coming out as a complainer, complaining all the time. You don't have this, you don't have that. Oh, this is bad, this is that. I tell people everybody lives in the same economy. How come some little things happen regarding the economy and some people shoot up the price of things, even when there is actually no need for it? The fact that the economy is biting doesn't mean as a leader, as a person, you have to come out and be shouting and be screaming and be this and be that. No. Keep your matter private. No matter what, keep it private. That is what shows how disciplined, how intelligent, and how smart that you are. Yes, for a few friends that you are very close, that can rub minds together, yes, you can let them know one thing or the other, because as one of my pastors said, he says, a closed mouth is a closed destiny. Sometimes in some situation, you need to cry out so that people can know that, okay, this person is going through this and this. But that should be with friends. Listen again, with friends that believe in you, with friends that knows that you have a place going, with friends that you know that knows that you have something to offer your generation and the generations to come. And those are the people they call your inner circle. And your inner circle shouldn't be 10, 20, 50, 100 people. No. Your inner circle shouldn't be more than 2, at most 3. And you must never discuss the same thing with all of them. It is called the game of Monopoly. Now, life comes in 2 ways. It could be a game of chess or a game of Monopoly. Either way, play your parts intelligently and smartly so that you don't end up shooting yourself in the leg. And if possible, never allow your inner circle to get to know themselves. Get them a path. You know the reason why? If you have an idea that is somehow of a threat to them, hiding from you, they can come together and strike you. Yeah, that's the truth. But if you keep them aside, keep them apart, they don't know each other, or you reach out to them when necessary, the possibility of securing your dream, your vision is therefore guaranteed. So you need to learn to keep things away from your inner circle. Alright? The earlier you get into that part, the better. It's so much that the reason why Tony Lumelu is putting her up to take over from him was because the lady had had experience of both sides of life, the good and the bad side. So, a sense of reasoning, a sense of judgment, of course, are working right. So, he already has started preparing the future of his empire, the future of his children. That is what every reasonable leader does. Check the scripture. Abraham prepared Isaac, Isaac prepared Jacob, Jacob prepared Joseph, David prepared Solomon. Every great leader always groom their children to take over. See Walmart in America. See Samuel Dell. Go and check about them. Go and read about them. Their children takes over from where they stop and they build on it. They build on it. They build on it. See Ben Bruce and the Silver Bell as a company. They did not started just like that. It started from one generation to another generation to another generation to another generation. That is the way it should be. The reason why so many people are suffering today is because they don't want to do what their parents were doing. They want to do something else. I shared with us yesterday about a friend of mine whose mother was into herbs, alagbo, people that sells agbo in the market. He knows everything about it. He grew up in the system, but because he has gone to university, he has PhD now, he thought, no, he could do something else. Until I spoke with him, and today that is what he's doing. That is where he's making his living from. Agbo. I also shared about the story of the guy that sells akara on the island. I don't know about his background, but I know that is what he's doing now. So it is always safer when you build on the things that your parents were doing while you were growing up. You've already have the experience, you already have the insight. Just build on their own existing experience, and life will be so much interesting and wonderful for you. All right. The next thing I wanted to make mention is that great leaders want and desire only what they believe that is right. Great leaders want and desire only what they believe is right. Okay. Now, the fact that they believe that something is right doesn't mean that they are right all the time. But at the same time, it is very good. It is very important and very essential that you have something that you stand for and be able to put in everything into it. So, what are the right things? What are the things that are not right in the society, that are not right in the community, that are not right even in the organization that you belong to, that you think that you can take up and make it right? I do tell people, don't always wait for people to make things happen. Be the one to make things happen. Be the one to make things happen. All right. Some years back, I was part of a ministry, and this ministry was spending about close to 5 to 6 million every year just to paint the church. And I know about painting. So one day I walked up to the senior pastor and I said, you know what? Let me train some young guys in the church, and together we'll be handling the painting of the church for free. No charges, just for free. Sounds right? Sounds good, right? Of course, they give us a try. The first time we did it, we spent about 1.5 million on the painting. And they were shocked. Because take 1.5 million out of about 5 million. You have about 3.5 million naira left. And they were like, how did you do it? We say, well, these are the calculations. This is what we do. We bought paint, we bought materials and all that. None of us collect 1 penny for labor. And then there's another man that used to come from another ministry that usually handle the painting in collaboration with an existing pastor in that church. So this particular year, the man came to my house and told me that we should work together. I said, we cannot work together. You are working for money, we are working for service. So our services are not the same. So we can't work together. And guess what? People that are benefiting from it decided to set me up. And believe me, I entered into the trap big time. That's the story for another day. What am I trying to say? Even though you want to make things right in the organizations that you belong to, please be very careful of the sharks in such an environment that will be all out to destroy you or all out to knock you out. Be very careful. And at the same time, there are some leaders that doesn't want things right around them. Please, don't offer your help for someone who doesn't ask for it. It might lead you into serious trouble. Okay? But all the same, great leaders think, desire, want only what is right and what they believe in. Okay? So, always think of what is right, and if you have it in your power to make it happen, please do. But if you don't, please let it go. Okay? So, it is never a crime. Okay? If people don't need your help, no wala. Leave them, move to the next door. Even Jesus said it. He said, if you knock the door somewhere and they did not open to you, say leave there, go to the next door. It's as simple as that. Okay? Don't impose yourself on anyone that doesn't want you. At the end of the day, you become a pester. I pray God will grant you wisdom. All right? The next thing I want to say is great leaders take the lead or in their choosing field, be it business, be it career. Great leaders take the lead in their choosing field, be it business, be it career. What does it mean to take lead? It means to come up with innovation, ideas, different ways to get things done without necessarily spending so much. I think it was I think 2 days ago or yesterday, I can't remember. Well, okay, I think it was yesterday. While I was teaching, I made mention of making your services cheap so that people will be able to afford it. You need that. You need that. Okay? So, in order for you to take lead, you have to find a way to make things, to come up with innovative ideas that will make you to become the leader in that area. Elephant Cement have been in existence for years. People like us grew up to know about Elephant Cement. But when Dangote Cement was about to come up, they come up with ideas that was beyond imagination. And that was how they took that chunk of the market. And today, everywhere you go, what you see is Dangote Cement. Hardly will you see Elephant Cement. Hardly. So, think of that. Think of innovative ideas that will help you to take lead in the market. Of course, when the same company was about to start their own Dangote noodles, there was a serious propaganda going on around Indomie noodles in those days. They tried, they did not win. Today, Indomie noodles is still leading in the market. But do they try? Yes. How come they did not win? Strategy, innovation, idea. Those three things will always keep you on the go. It will always keep you at the top. And it doesn't matter the number of noodles in the market today. Indomie noodles is still the leading in the market. So, think of how to be the leader in your area of business or career or whatever. Okay, it's very, very important that you do that. All right. Lastly, as I round off today, great leaders negotiate business for profit, benefit, and equation. Great leaders negotiate business for profit, benefit, and equation. Okay, they are not just focusing on money. Those three things are very, very important to them. Okay, they are very, very important. Please, you might need to write it down. Profit, benefit, equation. Okay, it is very, very important that you have these three things at the back of your mind when negotiating for a business in any area, in any aspect of life. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful that we're able to do this again today. By the grace of God, we will do this again on Monday afternoon. I've told us this will only happen on Mondays to Saturdays. Sundays is for my resting day. Sundays for my resting day, for me to be with my friends and any family that want me around, just hang around, feel free, enjoy life. Okay. So, and the truth is, once I leave my house on Sunday morning, I don't return until Sunday night. So I spend all day just to catch fun and enjoy myself. Okay. So I'll see you again on Monday afternoon by God's grace. But before then, if you have any idea, any suggestion, feel free to call me on 080-3772-3500. Again, 080-3772-3500. Okay, and if you are calling me outside Nigeria, just add +234803772-3500. All right, then we'll be able to talk. And that number as well is my WhatsApp number. All right, so I'll see you again on Monday afternoon. Until then, please share the video, comment, like. Okay, like the video, comment on the video, help me to share the video, and above all, please follow me on Facebook. All right, I need that so much. Thank you so very much. I love you, and I will always love you. See you on Monday afternoon. Bye for now.